Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to turn this $100 investment into over $10,000 worth of profit. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and this is all legit. It's not going to be like buying crypto or following some weird website. It's all legit, or ways that I've done to make that $10,000. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you guys get anything in value, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. So now let's roll the intro. Let's go. Now, to turn a $100 investment into over $10,000 in profit, it can be done, but it does take a little education, a little time, and a little consistency. You know, if you wanted to invest, let's just say in the stock market, that $100, you need roughly a 10,000% return to hit that $10,000 mark. And yeah, it's like picking a needle in a haystack to do that. And honestly, it's better to invest in the stock market and just be consistent. You know, maybe take $100 every month and invest it in the stock market, or just into an index fund or something that will grow and you don't have to worry about. That's the best way to invest in the stock market, or any other way, is long term. Now, if you want to make it quick, here's some tips. So now the very first way that you guys can invest at $100 to make $10,000 is invest in yourself. And I know you might be saying, well, Carter, I don't even know what that means. That's too broad. Well, I'll break it down for you. Just stay with me. Now, you can take that $100 and invest in high income skills, or learn how to properly do high income skills. Now, these skills could be pretty much from anything. It could be taking a course on coding. It could be taking a course on how to trade the stock market. It could be taking a course on pretty much anything. It could be buying books. Books are by far one of the best ways to properly learn. Now, the reason why I say that is because with $20, you get so much information. This book right here, The Intelligent Investor, is by far the greatest book that I've ever read for investing in the stock market. Yes, so this $20 investment is gonna make me hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future, and it's gonna save me thousands of dollars on just basic information that I didn't know, like having a defense in your stock market portfolio, you know, understand value investing, understand price to earnings, understand, you know, all this information. And this $20 book taught me all of it. And the awesome thing about investing in yourself is, honestly, you don't even need $100. There is millions of ways to actually get free information. There's free courses online. There's YouTube. YouTube is by far one of the greatest outlets for education. You can go on there and search up anything, how to start a business, how to code, how to do pretty much anything. It's amazing. So now, I recently came across this quote. It goes, if you were a stock, would you buy your own stock? And I didn't understand it at first, and honestly, I was just thinking about it recently, and this is by far one of the best quotes, because all the decisions you make are gonna benefit you in the future. So imagine all the things you do, whether you're going to college, that overall affects your stock price. Each decision you make affects your price of your stock, and if people invest, and if you would invest into something like that. It honestly stuck with me. I felt like you guys should hear it. I don't know. So now, the second way that I would recommend building a $100 investment into over $10,000 in profit is starting a side hustle. And this could be anything. I'm going to break down my top 5. So now, the very first way that you guys can build up a side business with only $100 is by flipping items. And honestly, you don't even need $100. You could go on Craigslist, like Gary Vee said, go on Craigslist, go to the free section, go pick up stuff, and then sell it for profit on Facebook Marketplace. It's by far one of the most underrated things that you can do, and it's amazing. And honestly, with this, all you need is just a little education and you can make some money. So now, the second way that you guys can make a ton of money through a side business is by mowing grass. With a $100 investment, you can go and buy a lawnmower for $100 off Craigslist, or go use one of your families, mow people's grass, and over the course of that summer, I can guarantee you will hit over $10,000 in profit. And it's by far one of the most underrated things. You can go out, it takes maybe a couple hours each week, and you can just make a ton of money by doing it. I did it when I was a kid, and I wish I still would have continued to do it, because I know I would have grew it to a very, very good and solid and long-term business. Now, another thing, if you're smart with it, you can go and buy a lawnmower and then hire people to go mow your grass. So it's like a passive income stream. It's a pretty cool idea, and for something for you guys to think about. Now the third way is by starting a podcast. You guys can use platforms like Anchor and you can get an instant sponsorship just when you guys sign up. It's amazing. So you can talk about topics that you guys feel passionate about, and over the course of a long term, all you need is a $100 microphone. If that, you can literally use your cell phone on Anchor. That's why I love it. And you can build up a very, very awesome podcast, and that will literally pay you forever, almost. It's like an awesome way to build up another passive income stream. Now the fourth way that you guys can make and turn $100 into over $10,000 is by selling an ebook. And I understand that the ebook market is completely saturated right now because of honestly how easy it is to make an ebook. But if you guys have some sort of following on Instagram, or if you have that podcast, you can make more money by selling your ebook for like $1. So all you need is 10,000 people and you'll hit it, and it's a lot faster than you may seem. Now the fifth side hustle that I would recommend for turning a $100 investment into over $10,000 is by starting a YouTube channel. Now this honestly is by far one of the best ways because you can talk about topics you like, you can build up an audience, and it's literally less than $100. All you need is a smartphone or a webcam and just a free way to edit your videos. There's iMovie, there's a ton of free software, so don't make the excuse of it's too expensive or I need this certain camera. Just start doing it and you will not regret it. So now the last way that I would recommend turning a $100 investment into over $10,000 in profit is by investing in the stock market. Now I understand if you would have individually picked and choose different stocks, it's like picking a needle in a haystack, and you need a crazy return of 10,000% to make that $10,000. But if you would have taken that $100 and taken another $100 every year for 24 years and invest it into the S&P 500 index, that on average gets around a 10% return over the course of 24 years, you'd hit that $10,000 mark. And anything that you put in more than $100, because I think we all can afford a little more than $100 per year to invest, you would hit that $10,000 threshold. And honestly guys, it's all about investing in what you know and having a passion for what you're doing. You know, I have a passion for stock market, I have a passion for YouTube videos, my podcast, and honestly, that's where I hope one day, you know, I can retire just a millionaire and do what I love. So honestly guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys got something out of this video, and if you did, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another episode. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and overall, stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.